Hi guys, welcome to another episode of The Distinguished Geek. So this week at GeekFest 2017 in Cornwall. Well, hello, and welcome to another episode of The Distinguished Geek. So as promised, GeekFest 4.0 is here. Good morning and welcome to another episode of The Distinguished Geek. So we are here once again, another year. It's GeekFest 5.0. Hello, my name's Alex and welcome back to The Distinguished Geek. So it's Super Saturday weekend and this weekend was meant to be GeekFest 2020. Now obviously, as we know, early on in the year all mass gathering events such as concerts, conventions cancelled due to the uncertainty and the unknown of what this year had to offer due to the pandemic. Now ironically, this is the weekend that all social gathering events such as pubs, cinemas and theme parks are reopening their doors to the public, and it made me think, could these conventions have opened their doors as well alongside these events? And I don't believe they could have. Now, all these events opening this weekend have one thing in common, and they all have measures already in place to keep crowd control down and the flow to safe distance. Now, conventions such as GeekFest, UKCGF, the True Butterflies, and even the conventions further afield such as MCM in Birmingham and the LFCC in London. I have no idea about the conventions anywhere else in the world, so I have no idea what the policies are, but at least in this country we know that the conventions, they use buildings such as cinemas, universities, sports halls and open ground like GeekFest, but these conventions are pop-ups and don't actually have any infrastructure to keep safety measures at bay like the events this weekend. Yes, of course they can put barriers up to keep the crowd flow down, but that's as far as they can go. You've got to take other things into account, like the traders. Look at the marquees here in GeekFest 5.0. They used two marquees this year because obviously the convention's been growing year by year. Now looking at the traders in those marquees, there's no way you can keep those traders at a safe distance, let alone putting customers into the mix. You'll lose all that social distancing. So reducing the trader headcount, you're going to lose all that financial for that convention itself. Now you've also got the special guests in place. There's no actual way you can actually safely interact with these special guests at a safe distance. Now on that note, could these conventions have rescheduled the guests to come back after the cancellation? I mean, these guests may not want to come back for their own safety, or they may have changed their plans due to the cancellation. Will these conventions have enough time to reschedule new guests? I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure how much of a window these conventions had learning about this weekend and actually having time to reschedule guests. The chances are this was very unlikely this could happen. So losing the special guests, you're kind of losing all the USPs to having this convention running in the first place. So yes, it's a kick in the teeth that we can't go to GeekFest this weekend or any other conventions this year. But don't worry, I've spoken to the organisers of GeekFest and they've told me they're coming back next year bigger and stronger. And don't fret, the logo that we're going to be using this year, which is this one here saying GeekFest 2020, they've been reusing the logo itself and just rejigging it saying 2021. So don't worry, it'll be here next year, printed on the t-shirts and hoodies with all the merchandise. So keep track on the my videos and I'll let you know when the GeekFest new dates will be coming on next year, when the tickets will be on sale and everything about the merchandise. So it'll be good times. And next year it'll be a fantastic year for conventions. So on that note, for the next 4 weeks I'll be rerunning the GeekFest videos from GeekFest 3 to GeekFest 5.0. And you're wondering, why am I starting in 3 and missing out GeekFest 1 and 2? Well, in fact I wasn't aware there was a GeekFest 1 and 2. In fact I only found out there was GeekFest 3 because I saw a poster outside my place of work and I thought, oh, let's go and see what this is all about, and my mind was blown. So yeah, so obviously GeekFest has grown ever since with publicity, social media and whatnot, so it's a much more grown event. Yes, so as of today, for the end of this video, I'll be uploading GeekFest 3, and next week it'll be GeekFest 4, and the last 2 weeks it'll be GeekFest 5, but split into 2 episodes because it's quite a long video. So there we go guys, thank you very much for watching. Please leave a comment down below and let me know how you felt about this video, and let me know how you feel about the conventions. Do you think they can open on later on this year, and could they open their doors this weekend? Alright guys, thank you very much. As always, please like, share and subscribe. And here comes GeekFest 3 back in 2017. Enjoy. See you very soon. Bye bye. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Distinguished Geek. So this week at GeekFest 2017 in Cornwall. It's our version of essentially Comic Con. It's nowhere near the size, but it's awesome. So it's the third year it's been running, and it's in Redruth in Heartlands in Cornwall. So you can see it's Star Wars themed, so it's gonna be an epic day. It's gonna be plenty of pod riders. It's gonna be I think DeLorean's going to be here from Back to the Future. It's going to be quite amazing. Heard Chewbacca's here. It was here. It's been running for 2 days, so it's been here yesterday. Well, him, not her. Or yeah, him. So it'll be quite epic. So yeah, I'm literally on the opening grounds. I'm going to be walking now, and we'll see what we're going to see. Awesome. Let's go. So let's see what's inside. So we made it in, so I've got my wristband, I'm in GeekFest. So this is the grounds. Obviously you've got the truck behind me, of some Second World War truck and stuff. This tent here contains loads of like merchandise, some really good like like tablet covers, key rings, original merchandise, quite good stuff actually. So I'll go in there. I'm not sure if I can take photographs or videos in there, but we'll have a look later on. But a few things I like in there myself. Pre-ordered my t-shirt, GeekFest 2017, which is I'm looking forward to. Fortunately I had none here, but pre-ordered, gave my size, it'll be all good. Right, we're going to move on and we'll see what else this festival has to give. Give me a cracking day. Right, so this is the tent. So I was just standing outside. So I've got all their sort of loads of features, characters. It's a really good store there with pocket watches. Sorry guys. It's got like Captain America pocket watches, Batman, loads of stuff. If I just swing it around, you can have a look. So this is them here. So look at that. Have a look at that. So you can get a good view, but there we go. Pretty good. But this one behind me here, it's called Objects and Oddities, and it's awesome. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to swing the screen round, and you can have a look at what I mean. So here we go. So this is like all those features in the back there are all handmade. Absolutely amazing. Just doing like all this in my house right now. I love it. So this company's called Objects and Oddities. Hi guys, alright. So, but it looks amazing. So it's just a new web page. It's awesome, isn't it? So we'll have a look around. So I'm going to keep the screen this way so you can have a look. So it's all good. Looking around. So this is the comic stand. So look at epic comics. So the company's called Bazarbo, or Barsbo, shall I say? It looks quite awesome in it, so let's have a look around. Oh, look at this! Amazing! Like a big kid, aren't they? Look at some stormtroopers, awesome stormtroopers. Some good prints. So I'm going to try and get the company's names in as we go past. So this one's called Comic Chick. Have a look them out, check them out.
Whoa, what is singing like?
So move on. We've gone to the end of the tent now, sorry. I had a finger on it, that's what they tell me. So, oh look at this, this looks awesome. So, hi guys,
Everybody?
YouTube channel, Distinguished Geek.
Oh, cool.
So yes, I'm just getting around. So what's the company? What's the name of the company?
Lady Catastrophe's Adventurers Emporium.
Brilliant. Look, there we go. Look at that. Amazing. Can I take a card?
Yeah, please do.
Lovely, thank you. Brilliant.
Take care, man. Have a good day.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
Love it. It's gonna be a cracking day. It's gonna be a cracking day. Oh, look, these are what I'm collecting, bobbleheads. In the middle of it all. Hello.
How you doing, alright?
Alright. YouTube channel Distinguished Geek.
Alright, okay.
So, what's the name of the company?
Superhero Stash.
Superhero Stand?
Sash.
Sash.
Yes.
Right, so there we are. So that's the Superhero Sash. So that's the company. So check it out.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Love the t-shirt, by the way. It's
Thank
great.
you.
Yeah, awesome.
I'm collecting these bobbleheads. So
Oh yeah, what did you collect?
well, so far I've got 3. I've got Captain America, Peter Quill, and Groot.
Really? Groot.
So, yeah.
The Groot fan then, yeah?
Oh, I love Groot.
Yeah, he's great then, yeah.
So there we go. Right, so I'm gonna move on. What did I say? Look what's behind me. Get out the DeLorean. Epic. Right, I'm gonna turn the screen around to get a better picture of this. Oh man. Love it.
This one is just a
Right,
little well worth popping over and get involved in. They have a big arena.
Epic, isn't it?
They'll hand you a sword and you can beat up your best friends.
Yeah.
If you're worried that you're too small for it, don't worry. At 12:30 in approximately 20 minutes, they will be hosting a kids battle where you can get all of your small children, arm them up and send them against laughing veterans. It is an absolute slaughter. It is brilliant fun and you'll tire them out enough to give you half an hour's peace. That's Chaos Gate over the river in the big white gazebo. Go and stick your head in and say hello.
Tank. Wherever it is. I'm sure somebody will let me know what the actual name of this armoured vehicle is. If you do, please leave it in the comments below. Good to know. Epic, well done guys. Well done man, I love that. So loads of cosplays here. Absolutely amazing. Sorry mate. Princess Leia's. Loads of Pokemon's around the moment. All good. So that looks like Final Fantasy. If it is, I don't really play role-playing games on the computer, but I think it looks like Final Fantasy. I could be wrong. Once again, leave in the comments and let me know what the actual you recognize characters. This is just the beginning of this festival. This is the opening rounds. Good. Right. Her Chewbacca here. Already had a. Already been. Hang on, I'm going to turn the screen around. That's better. I've already been. Had the picture with the stormtroopers as we walked in, so you'll see that at the end of the vlog. I'll have some stills, and you'll see me there. So it's good. The guy before me was actually told that he was a rebel, so he had to kneel down, but didn't say that to me, because dark side's the best, isn't it? Well, yeah, of course it is. Yeah, leave a comment again for that one. Let me know who your favourite side is. Are you the rebels or are you the Empire? Empire's always the best. Come on, you know, best uniforms.
If you are finding this sudden and unseasonable
moving on, so just walking around. So I'm facing this way, so don't worry. It's all good, it's all good. So walking around, and look what I stumble across. Pod Racer. Look at that. Love it. So I'm not sure if this is an actual pod racer for the film. I think a lot of stuff in here actually in this section is like a cool college, and it's like a lot of people have actually made things, and so I think this is obviously but even so, it's nuts, it's so good. There's a guy walking around and he's doing cosplay and he's dressed as Batman. You'll see it at the end of this vlog. I'm going to photograph him. He makes all himself. It is absolutely amazing. I mean, I can't believe that was just like handmade. He's got Captain America, he's got Iron Man, loads. At the entrance of the, what I'll do, if I go past, hopefully I'll be able to go in and properly photograph. I was quite busy when I walked in, so I couldn't do it properly. Yeah, so we'll show you what he's done, but it's amazing. You can actually wear them as well for a price, which I'd love to do. So there we go. Right, so that's the pod racer, so I'm going to move on and look, Stormtrooper. And right, let's see what else this GeekFest has to offer.
So behind me are two different zones. I think it's archery and Nerf gun tournament. There's massive queues in there, so I can't really show you what's going on in there, unfortunately. But I just went into the Nerf gun tournament. It's basically like grab the flag, but this time they're trying to find the briefcase. It's really good. Unfortunately, Soldiers Law got in there, and the teams have already been made, so I can't really join in. But I couldn't really take any videos of it because obviously kids involved, and I have to ask their parents for permission to have the kids viewed on camera and on YouTube. But there we go. So we're going to move on. You've practically seen a lot of what's in GeekFest. You know, it is Cornwall. It's nothing like Comic-Con, but it's amazing. It's the 3rd year running, like I said here. It's really good. They've got a really good celebrity called Clemso, which there's a still in here of me having a photograph with him, but he basically is in every film. He's from James Bond to Guardians of the Galaxy, he's Doctor Who, he's Star Wars. When you see the still, you recognise him. So a really nice bloke. A lot of the films I was talking to him were filmed in England, which is why he's here really. So he's a British guy as well. So but it's amazing. So we are going to move on, and I think I'm going to be heading back to the stalls, and let's have a look at what's more in there, because we kind of went through there quite quickly, didn't we? But we'll have a look. Right, so let's go for the stalls. Right, so I'm in the stalls and came across this, and this is amazing. I'm going to turn the screen around for you in a minute, but this guy is the owner of Curious Creations in Redruth. It's essentially like a cake restaurant shop, Wonderland themed. As you walk in to the actual restaurant, I believe it's a Worrell, like a rabbit tunnel?
Yeah, as you walk in, there's like a rabbit hole. Yeah,
right, yeah.
It goes all the way around you, and you walk in, and then everything brightens up.
Amazing.
Fake ivy, playing cards hanging from the ceiling. Our kitchen is bright pink with purple stripes, like a Cheshire cat.
Lovely.
Little bits everywhere. There's a Cheshire cat hiding, there's a mad hare hiding.
Amazing. So that's in Main Street, Redruth. Check it out. They do parties. They said you can seat about 11 people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Seat 11 people.
11 people.
We do it for parties as well, so we can change it about and make
Amazing.
it work.
But I'm going to turn the screen around so you can have a look. You can see some of these cakes. They're absolutely amazing.
So this is a snake, but it's awesome. This is all cake. Isn't that amazing? So there he is. Hey! So this guy will also be dressed up as Manhattan
Ready for
sometimes.
okay?
Yeah, love it. So yeah, Curious Creations. I'll leave you their website link below in a minute, so you can see. But yeah, check them out. That's amazing. Lovely cupcakes. Like I said, they do parties, and obviously, like I said, it's an amazing location. So I'm gonna have to check it out myself. Probably. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Cheers.
Right, so this stall here is a shop based in Liskeard, so Vintage 72, and so basically it's like a retro collectibles. He does so much stuff there, really. This is just really a selection of what there is, but there's so much. So check it out. So I'll put the link of the Facebook page and the website so you can have a check. But check it out. So it's I've just got myself a Hulk from him. It's really good. So the Hulk that you can see behind me is basically, well, you can't see it at the moment, but it is behind me. But I'll show you the still at the end of it, the one I bought, which is really good. So amazing. But yeah, you can see that loads and stuff there. Amazing. Good stuff. Yeah, so check it out. Awesome. Right, moving on. Right, this stall here is called it's called Gimagination. So the guy who owns it's called Jim, obviously, and it's based in Camborne. And I've just bought something from here. So I bought one of these. I'll just move down there. I bought one of those Stormtrooper coaster. So they've got things like, what behind me there, you've got things like MacBooks, or not MacBooks, what am I talking about? Tablet covers. So different. You got the Shield, Flash, Batman, Stormtrooper. Amazing, isn't it? And then you got some. Look down there. You got some key rings, book. What do you call them? Finders. Do you know what? I can't speak to them. Rubbish. And then behind me, I think these are the same. I think these are. Oh, these are book covers. So they are original book covers, which is really good. So it's amazing. All wood, which is fantastic. I mean, it's absolutely an amazing looking stall. So it's really good. So yeah, based in Campbell, but like I said, I'll put the link. You know, I'm looking at the wrong end. So you're here. Hello. So yeah, like I said, I'll put a link on the video so you can look into more and look at the website and check it out. Right, cool. Right, do you know what? This is it. I think we've seen it as what we can in the stalls. It wasn't a great as in area. It's quite small compared to most festivals, but it's really good. So we just walk around last minute before leaving this festival and see if there's anything we've missed. But it's all good. Right, let's see what else we can find. So the still later on you'll see of me having a photograph with Batman is this guy here who basically, sorry, hands out of the way, he makes all these himself. So you've got Captain America there, Captain America, you've got Robin down there. Best thing to do with me is actually if I just turn the screen around, you can have a better look. Yeah, so there we are. So this is Thundercats. You've got Captain America, Iron Man, you've got Ant-Man, Robin. There's Batman. It's probably not the same one he was wearing, but it was awesome. I think I was just spare mannequins. And I think this is King Arthur. No, it's not. Do you know? Yeah, it's Batman. It's amazing. So this is all handmade by the same guy. Stunning, isn't it? Amazing. That's it. So that's basically me leaving the festival. So I just thought I'll show you these costumes, and which is amazing. I didn't really go in depth as you walked in because I saw those as I walked in, but I was too excited to actually get into the actual area of this Comic Fest or Geek Fest. So yeah, it's good just to show you everything about what they were and what it looked like, and quite amazing, to be honest. Right, so we're going to head out and head on home. It's been a good day. So already I can't wait to come next year. Plan is to be dressing up next year. What, I don't know, because I've got a beard. I don't want to shave it off, which limits me to who I can be, but we'll soon see. Right, I'm gonna find my way out. Right, so I found my way out and I'm now heading back to the car. So this is it. This is end of GeekFest 2017. Next year, I don't know what the theme is yet, but it'll be probably Marvel, because I think next year is going to be things like, well, Infinity War's coming out. A lot of Marvel's going to be coming out, so it probably will be Marvel based, but you never know. Just thought I might, just before I go. Here he is. Told you I got him. Hey, it's really good. So you'll see him in the back of the videos from now on. So yeah. Right, I'm off. Thanks, guys. No fun questions today. Actually, no. What I'll do, I will end this video. I'll give you the answer to last week's question, and if I'm feeling like it, I might give you a new one. But like I said, so no year-on-year Marvel this week. It's just like from GeekFest, and right, we'll see you soon. See you next week. Goodbye. So I'm back home now. This has been a fantastic day. Weather was fantastic. Couldn't ask for more. So I really enjoyed it. Just a few things really. So firstly, I'd like to apologise for some of the sound quality in parts of the video. My mic wasn't working perfectly, and unfortunately I didn't anticipate the loudspeakers at the venue either. So lesson learnt, I'll be looking out for that one next time. Secondly, unfortunately I haven't been able to display some of the websites in front of the sections where I was interviewing the companies. technology only works when it wants to, so I apologise for that. So the websites are now popping up now on the screen. Check them out, guys. I mean, it's a really good company. It's all independent in Cornwall, so check them out. I'm sure you want to find something, then these companies will have it. So really good. Thirdly, I would like to thank the companies themselves in the stalls for allowing me to speak to you and interview and just allowing me to just a video and it's just a great. Thank you very much. Awesome. Also, I'd like to thank GeekFest, really. It was a fantastic day. It was amazing. It was a really good GeekFest. And the good thing about it was you didn't have to be into that genre to enjoy it and be there. I mean, I took my family with me. I took my wife and my 18-month-old daughter, and they provided like jumpy castles and inflatable playgrounds for my 18-month-old daughter. So that's amazing. So it's really catered for the whole family. So really good. So thumbs up, really amazing. Can't wait for next year. And finally, just thank you to the guys in cosplay. I mean, thank you very much for allowing me to have photographs taken along with you. I mean, the costumes were fantastic. Well done for the winners in the competitions. So really good. So my challenge is to be dressing up next year myself, like I said earlier on. What? I have no idea. Limited with this thing on my face, so I've got to just like think what I can do. But any suggestions, leave a comment below and I'll take that into account. Great, guys. Right, so as promised, the question just for fun. So once again, Chris Jones, I have an avid fan. Thank you very much. Yes, so you got the question right. So yeah, the kitchen appliance was the microwave. The inventor was, yes, Dr. Percy Spencer. And the other part of the question I asked last week was how did the inventor sort of come up with the idea, and that was because his candy bar melted in his pocket while he was playing around with a magnetron. So that's the here we are. Brilliant. Right, this week's question, just for fun again, is who is my favourite superhero? I've actually mentioned that in one of the videos, so may want to go back and maybe find it. I'm sure you'll find out. Once again, just leave the answer in the comments below. And yes, brilliant, fantastic. Guys, great. So next week, we're back to the whole Marvel year on year, so it'll be 1947. So check it out. But thank you very much. So this is end of GeekFest 2017, and we'll see you next week. Thank you very much, guys. Please leave a comment on how you felt the video was. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye.
The